to my channel. It's your girl Precious Oyeleke. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how batch content creating saved my life. Like, batch content creating, this is a lifesaver. So please do well to like, share and subscribe, and let's get this video rolling. Yeah, the very first thing I'm going to say is that live content creating, there's nothing shameful about it. I mean, batch content creating, there's nothing shameful about it. If you can't create content, like daily or when you have the content idea, please create in batch and don't be ashamed about it. Don't be ashamed about it. Sometimes this year, January, my phone started having issues and it's just stopped working. Nothing, software issue. Before we know it, start speaking English language. Oh, you can't fix it like that. So I had to get a new one, and that was it took me 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks later before I could get a new phone. And I'm like, in just thinking back, like in retrospection, I was like, if I had not created content in batch, I won't have any content to give out for 6 weeks. And I would have left my YouTube audience hanging for 6 weeks. I know coming back online after 6 weeks, we'll be like, I'll start picking everything again from the scratch. Start picking no. I didn't want to imagine how that would have been like. I don't want to imagine it, because last year I was so busy with work, with school, with getting a skill, and so many good things. And I did not really have time to put out content like the way I did when I started initially. When I started initially, I was putting out content twice every week, sometimes 3 times, and I was doing it faithfully. But this year things just last year things came up. Sometimes I might be stressed physically, but I'm not in the right headspace to create content. But I said, no, this is not happening this year. This year, 2022, I am going to be faithful to you people. I even said it's my first video of this year that you guys should hold me accountable. And I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to be putting out videos at least twice every week. And with the YouTube shorts, you guys should expect video like almost every day. Like some days I might have videos to upload. I'm like, nah, let me keep it to tomorrow. Don't let me spoil you guys too much. But please let me spoil my audience. If I don't spoil you, who will? You get it? So one thing about this batch content creating is that you need to understand the modus operandi about it. You understand? Number one is that you need to get a content creator's book. You should have a book that you should easily pen out your ideas. I believe in pen and paper. So I believe at least there's this, and there's a principle about it. You should always go to the pen and the paper. Without forget content creating in all areas of your life. You should have a book. If you see me, I can go up to like 5 different jotters. One is for my spiritual life, one is for my content creating, one is for my school, one is for business. Like, that is who I am. And my phone, oh my god, one thing that just pay me when I lose phone is the books on my phone and the things I write in my notes. I mean, the notebook app that comes with phone is the content I want to put out. The thoughts I have, the ideas I have. There's some thoughts and ideas that I'm like, that's still in the cooking process. I can't even put out here on YouTube. Maybe for my future, for my plans, for my relationships and the likes. So I will say, get a content creator's book. I have one, and let me show you guys the back. And I always make sure to write out my content there as they come to me. Even if they're in their raw states that doesn't make sense, I've not gotten a clear idea about it, I write it down. Like, look at, there are some contents here, like 70% of the content here has not been filmed. It has not been, I've not recorded them. 70%. Some for my Instagram, some for TikTok, some for YouTube shorts, some for YouTube. Like, I have different contents for different social media platform, and I have come to embrace it. I create content in batch, and I am not shameful about it. So you don't have to be shameful about it. Now, another thing you need to do is that as a content creator, to enhance or enable your batch creating process, you need to search for people in your niche, like 5-10 people. Check out the content they are putting out. Don't stress yourself. Some people have done the work. This life, they say copy and paste is not good. You're not doing copy, you're not doing pasting. You're going to be using your analytical thinking. You're going to analyze their content, add your spice to it, that your flavor. your blog's flavor or your vlog's flavor. Put it to it. For example, your TV flavor, I will add it to it, and I will make it, you know, juicy the way I love it, the way I am. Add my own personality to it, and I will record it. So please set for 5 people in your niche or 10 people in your niche, and check out for their popular uploads or the uploads they are putting out now, and search for, oh, these are what people need, these are what people are looking for, because those ones already have the audience. And if you can do something that will beat their own, YouTube will recommend your own. That's what you should look out for. Check out their thumbnail, check out their title, check out how they are doing their intro, check out how they are doing their outro. Just do what you need to do. Check them out and replicate. Do something similar and upload it. Use that to also, you know, if you do that, you can like, okay, do that. Okay, I'll upload one of this one at the beginning of this month. If you have something similar, leave it for like 3 months and upload it after 3 months. Please edit them down. So just like, you know, when you spend like a week recording videos, spend like another week editing them, and then that week uploading them to YouTube. Don't come and kill yourself. You're not meant to come and suffer. All this, you know, come back from work, you are stressed out, want to sitting down in front of, you know, camera. It's not always easy. My name will be in a mental state for that. My name will be in a physical state for that. You know, maybe up with so many activities, you know, during the festive season, for example. Christmas is a very busy season. I did not stop putting out content during Christmas season because me, I don't have, I'm still on my channel. Even if my channel has reached that big stage, I still need to put out content every week. It shouldn't stop me. It's not an excuse. It is not an excuse, except maybe I'm not up to it. But as long as I'm up to it, I'll keep putting out content every week. So, you know, check out those channels and do the needful. The number 3 thing that I feel will help you in your batch content creating process is that you need to learn to, you know, read books in your niche. Read books in your niche. Listen to podcasts in your niche, even beyond your niche, because you can get idea from other areas. Listen to podcasts in your niche. Listen to podcasts out of your niche. Read books. Watch out. Check out other social media platforms for training content, for what people want, and try and see how you can replicate those contents to YouTube. Or if you're on YouTube, check out you can click it to Instagram, to TikTok, to Facebook. Just do the needful. Please, this is 2022. We're not slacking in our content creating process. We are not slacking. We're going to do the work, and in doing the work means we have to read books. If you are a content creator and you are in like my kind of niche, you have to give out education, you know, information. I believe you should love reading. Reading will save your life. Reading should be something you should do every day. I have recorded so many videos on reading, on how reading had helped my life. Do well to check them out. So please get a book and read about your niche. Not just one book. At least read 5, 10, 20. Am I sounding? That's sounding a lot. It is not. I do it, so it's not sounding a lot. Just space them out. Space them out. And the thing I like, the one thing about me is that put your niche in your head. Like, think about it at every given point in time. You can be going out and like, what content should I put out, you know, on this area? Be think about it. Sometimes an idea will just come up. Maybe when you're watching a film, when you're listening to a message, write them out. Even in its raw state, write it out. And please write it out and be like, how will I join the pieces together? How will it make sense? How will I make it make sense? You get it? So please embrace batch content creating, and this applies to those that are working mom, working dad, working guy, working lady, you know, students, you know, saying that like, oh, they are busy. They're like, please, there is no excuse. You are busy. You can still create content. Find out how it will work with your schedule. If that you're going to spend like 2-3 nights, like between 12 and 5 a.m. recording videos, because that to be silent. There'll be no noise, no shouts, no sound, no generator sound and the like. Spend this time recording those videos, and to help and change your, you know, YouTube channel space forever. So please, there is no excuse for not putting out content. There is really no excuse. As long, and when you have edited them, please, there's a feature on YouTube called private. Upload the videos and make them private. When it's time for your normal YouTube schedule upload, make it public by then, so you have time to do your thumbnail, put it there. Rather, I will write out my description like 3 days before I upload, 5 days before I upload, because I will have the time to think about it. I'm like, okay, now put it out. So please do that, do the work, don't stress yourself. This is 2022. We can't be putting ourselves under unnecessary pressure like, oh, my audience, because people that are like having over 10,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, your subscribers demand video from you, and if you're not putting out content, they will go to somebody else that is offering them value. So please do batch content creating and don't be ashamed about it. Do well to share these videos to your friends, to your loved ones that are into the content creation space, and make them know that they can do batch project content creating. And this is not limited to YouTube, it applies to Instagram. See, Instagram views, I do them in batches. My posts for Instagram, I write them out. So I'm like, okay, what do I want to create for the next 1 week, for the next 2 weeks, for the next 1 month? I write them out. So when the day of the upload come, I'll just for me to like edit them, just to add the flavor of the moments and add it to it. Please, there's nothing bad about it. Do it. It will improve your mental state. It will help you to be more productive. It's able to put out valuable content because you spent time thinking about it and you're not under pressure or under rush. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share, and make comments down below. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.